What's up, everybody? My name is Cap, and welcome back to my Minecraft Tekkit series. This is episode 2. Not too much has really happened since the last video here. I broke out of that tiny little hole I was in because it was just a temporary spot. Loaded up all my crap and just kind of started walking and just kind of see what I could run into. Because I was looking into it, last video I was talking about I need to try and find a place for my house. Well, I don't want to build it to where it's like I have to walk 100 miles to get to the interesting stuff, so I thought I would just kind of roam about, see if I can't find anything useful, and, oh, sweet. Do I have, yes, okay. Got the wood. I need some sheep to kill, so I can get some wool, so I can make a bed. Well, I had a lot of emphasis on that over there. I don't have any shears yet, so I'm going to have to just do this the hard way, or the hard way for them, I guess. Pretty easy for me. But, so yeah, since it was nighttime, and I don't like recording at night because it's just so darn difficult to see, so I decided not to, and I just went walking. No idea where I was, which direction I went, or whatever, but, here I am now. You can see I'm right on the edge of two different biomes. Got the little tundra here, and it kind of roams into a jungle. And I think it's swampy that way, or that way. I can't remember. It's kind of like the cornerstone of 3 different biomes, but the thing about this is like I finally ran into a section where I might be able to find some rubber trees, because rubber is like one of the first things I'm going to need to get to really start with the whole buildcraft series. Okay, small confession, I was doing some research and I looked into it, and apparently something is snafu with the whole forestry mod that's in this game and here, and it never loaded. It never loaded, and I tried every way in the world, and I couldn't get it to load. I tried trying to re-download it, trying every possible install I could think of without screwing up everything else, and I could not get it to even recognize. So, since this world's already been generated without it, I decided, you know what, I got the buildcraft, I got the powered thing, I got industrial craft, I got, equivalent exchange, and I got quite a bit of stuff in here. I guess I'm just not going to worry about forestry right now. If I figure it out later on, that's fine. But the big thing is I want to make sure I didn't accidentally break, I didn't want to break what I already had here. Ooh, there's some more copper. I need to get that. So yeah, I've managed to I found a couple more while I was out wandering about. And I know I need to collect as much of this crap as possible because I was reading some stuff here, and I'm definitely going to need to make some copper wiring and copper insulated wires so I can make what do they call those? A macerator. Yeah, so that I'm getting all the dust from this crap, it's actually, I can get more from it, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm not going to do too much into caves and stuff right now. I'm just trying to gather some resources, and I'm hoping I can find a spot to really start home, to really call a place home. Wow, this is really at the corner of a nice little biome, structures and stuff here and there. So I'm hoping I can find some trees and stuff pretty soon that are rubbery kind of trees, I guess you call them, and see what's going on. Oh, somebody had mentioned that, one of the reasons I wanted to install the NEI mod, the Never Enough Items, or Not Enough Items mod, was so that I could see the crafting recipes. Man, I hate when this happens. And somebody had said, well, maybe with TMI, that if you, hold down the, if you click R over something stuff, it'll allow you to see what the recipe is. Well, I've tried it over and over and over again, couldn't get it to work, so I don't think it works, or at least with this build. So I am going to continue on to try and get Not Enough Items to work. I just didn't get a chance to before this one. I really wanted to get this video up today instead of recording it today, but I ran into some problems. I was trying to get a few things going, and I screwed up a mod, or I screwed up an install something, and I could not get the stupid thing to load. It was ridiculous. I kept getting the whole black screen, did a lot of research, and come to find out I had some conflicting item IDs, and you know how that kind of stuff goes when you're working with mods. And so I ended up spending the little bit of time I had to play trying to fix this stupid thing instead. And so that's why I didn't get the video out Wednesday. I don't know when you're watching this. It's being released on Thursday unless something happens. I could have swore when I was looking out earlier I saw some rubber trees. Whoops, a little bit farther down than I wanted to go. I'm not quite sure which direction they were. Let's go over here and see if we can't see them. So, there's more coal. I don't really need that much. Got some decent torches. So, that's where I'm kind of at with this world. Like I said, with the days I'm not playing and uploading this, I'm trying to learn as much as possible so that I'm not completely an idiot. I don't want to be an idiot. I want to know what I'm doing here, but I know there's so much I don't know. And I promise I'll try and learn as much as I can. But basically what I really need to do before I can ever even start anything is I need to have a house, and I need to have a good, what am I trying to say? A good set of resources. I know I'm going to have to find some tin. You know, I got some copper, so I can make some copper dust or copper something. Okay, so that's the jungle. Is it this way? So I got plenty of trees around here, so at least I have, you know, a good supply of wood. I really wish I knew where those rubber trees were. I thought I saw one over here when I was roaming around last night, or when it was dark outside. I was roaming around just trying to find a good spot to hang out, you know. But that's the kind of the way it is, and I'm trying desperately not to use any of the cheats and stuff that come along with too many items. I'm definitely not going to give myself any items at all, and I haven't yet. I mean, if I was going to cheat and give myself anything, it'd be a bed, because roaming around at night kind of sucks. But yeah, so I'm basically just trying to find a good spot. You know what? You're just going to have to forgive me this for a second. I don't consider this cheating. Really, I just want to look around. I'm tired of looking through trees, because I know when I was looking earlier I found some trees, or I found some. See, this might be considered cheating to some, but screw it. I'm trying to find something. I really want to get this series going and have a chance to try and get some things built or whatever. See, there's a rubber tree right there. Alright, so this is the area I was at earlier. There's a couple rubber trees. Alright, so this is a nice good little place called home. Awesome. Okay, so sorry for the cheating. I mean, I guess I could have cheated off camera, but what would be the point, right? Okay, good. Let me see. Turn creative mode off. Don't want to use that unless I absolutely have to. So hopefully you guys can forgive me for that. Okay, so I got my first rubber tree right here, and you can see it's already got the sap and stuff there. So I need to. Where's my crafting table? Let's put this up here. Move some stuff around. I need to make a treetap real quick, in case you don't know actually how to make one of these. Kind of make it like that. See, looks like a little gun actually. And then what you do is once you have it equipped, you just right-click the bloop. Right-click the tree, and it'll squirt out at you there. So looks like it's only on that one side right at the moment. So at least I got it started. You know, it's the first time I've ever collected this stuff. Yay! I'm kind of happy with that. And it'll regenerate later on, and hopefully what I can try and do is get some saplings going. But, I mean, this looks like a good place to kind of start a home for the most part. I mean, the sun's going to be going down pretty soon. Let's see. How big is this little land mass I'm on? Not very big, so if I dug into it, it probably wouldn't go very far. Hop up here real quick and look around. Stop doing that. Okay, I thought I saw. There's one more rubber tree right over there. Let's head over there. See, this looks just like a really good spot for building a house. So I might just kind of start here. I mean, right near the water is going to be great for whatever, basically. Alright, where'd you go? There you are. Here's some more. Bloop. Oh, I got 2 from that side. Nice. Okay, so they'll regenerate later on. What's on this side over here? It looks like just more of a lake. I decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to build my house kind of right in the middle of nothing here. So, and it's going to start off, I'm just going to use quite a bit of dirt. Just because I have so much of it, you know. This looks like a good place to start. I kind of fill it in a little bit as I go, of course, to fill in the water. And chop down some trees. Let me clear this tree out of the way here. Maybe I'll get some saplings and stuff from it too, because I will be trying to do an automated farm eventually. I was looking at this thing, being able to get a hell, I can't even remember what they're actually called now, but to be able to build an automated farm that plants trees, grows them, cuts them down, and sorts them into a chest automatically. I was looking at that, I was like, holy crap, man. I'm like, by the time I get all the resources to do that, I mean, granted, I will not need them as much for sure, but I was looking at that, I was like, that is just insane that you can do that kind of stuff. And, you know, like I said, I'm new to these mods, so every little thing like that just impresses the hell out of me. Oh, I think oh yeah, somebody asked me, like, why aren't I just using the Tekkit launcher or the Technic launcher, because it has a lot of these mods in them. Well, it's mostly just because there's a lot of mods in there I don't necessarily want to use right now, and, you know, nothing against those mods, of course, but it's just something that I'm not looking forward to using, and so I didn't want to have extra things running in there, and that's not what I wanted. And because I know with the Technic pack and stuff, they don't update it all that frequently, And if I tried to use an updated mod or something like that, I didn't want to have to wait for them to pump out an update for it to be able to work, you know. Okay, let's see. This looks like a decent spot. These trees will clear out. So I'm gonna go 1 away from the water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I do it 9 by 9. You do an odd number. I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, do an odd number. That way the door's right in the middle of the wall, instead of having it offset. Because that way I can do it just a single door. Gonna be dark here real soon, like within a couple minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw just one little torch down here in the middle, so kind of light up the area and you can see what's going on. Trees are dissipating around where I'm trying to build, so it's not a big deal. I got one sapling off of it. Need to eat a little bit, and hopefully nothing will show up and try and ruin my parade here. Mostly just squid right at the moment. I was trying to think. Y'all asked some awesome questions last time. Oh, before I get too much further than this, I want to say thank you guys so much. I mean, seriously, thank you guys so much for all of the support on the first video. I don't know what I was really expecting, of course, but I'm very pleased as to how well you guys liked the video. And I don't mean number of likes and anything like that. I mean the number of you guys participating. It was awesome. I really do appreciate that considerably. You know, I mean, I'm not just being ungenuine or anything. I was kind of worried that some people might not actually like the video or whatever, and so to see how many people watched it and everything like that, it was really cool, and I'm very thankful for that. Let me see. It's mostly water on this side, so I guess for the moment that's going to be good enough. That'll keep anything from jumping in on the sides, but at least I can kind of get my furnace and my. Did I leave my crafting table? I sure did. I wonder where I put that. I mean, I got enough. That's kind of stupid, huh? Wow. What an idiot. Alright, well, I guess I'll just have to make a new one. I guess I'll find another one later. Not a big deal. For now, I'm just going to stick these bad boys right here. Let's see. Cause I know right now it's kind of a waste and stuff, but I want to go ahead and get the sticky resin going. That way it'll make just regular old resin. Let me see, I'm good on these kind of resources right now. So, yeah, wait, oh, a bed, that's what I was going to do. Yeah, okay. Right there, and 1, 2, 3. Yay, okay. Now, let's see, we'll put the bed right, put it right there. Alright, just for tonight, I'm going to go ahead and throw a few cobblestone doohickeys in right, no, right here. They're too high, and I know spiders can climb over, but I have a feeling they're going to leave me alone. I don't know. I feel confident that they won't bother me. Put a couple torches up here in the corners just to light up my area. And here pretty soon, what I'm going to have... Well, that's not what I was going for, but it'll work. Alright. Got my sword ready just in case. Come on, make it through the night. Make it through the night. Yes, I made it through the night. Ha! Love it when it works the first time. Love it. I'm taking my torch back too. See if just perchance any of these rubber thingies, sticky saplings, or sticky resin. Oh, there it is. Wow, I wasn't even that far. What an idiot. So yeah, I've been watching a couple different people's videos, and I'm not going to start naming names because I'm just kind of doing random searches to figure out what I want to do. And so, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that are obviously way better at the Tekkit and Technic related stuff than I am. Of course, I don't claim to be any kind of expert either. Oh, I've answered this question a couple times before, but never in this series, and I've had a few people ask, so I thought I would answer it. I've had several people say, why don't you open it up to, like, subscribers and whatever, and then you can have people jump in and play with you. Here's the one reason why that's a problem, and I've explained this before, but here's the one reason why I don't ever do something like that. And the only reason why is because I never know when I'm going to get to play. I'm a moderator on 2 different forums right now, on Bobville and another one. And even then, it's been weeks since I had a chance to log in and play. It's just, I just don't get enough time to play it, really. I mean, it's honestly and truly, and when I do, I never know when that's going to actually happen. It's a rare thing, so for me to be able to open it up the world and play, I mean, that'd be great, but like, okay, last Saturday night is a proof of concept of why it's a problem. Or not really a problem, but why it doesn't work out the way I want to. About 10 o'clock my time, Central Time. I'm in Texas. I posted a message out on Twitter. It was like, hey, look in the game. Anybody want to join? Pretty much playing Call of Duty. Any version of the game y'all want to play, just send me a message or join session. So I sat there for a while. Nobody responded. After about 20 minutes, I had a friend of mine that I actually play with on a regular basis jumped on. We played, and then eventually one more person jumped in. But that's why I don't open the lobbies up too much, because that's pretty much about the time I'm going to get to play most of the time, is later at night for the most part. And like I said, I never know when I'm going to, and so it's just kind of one of those, hey, I figured out I have some time to play tonight, I'll go ahead and post a message out on Twitter and see how many people want to join me, and then I post it out and sit there in a lobby and nobody joins me. So it's kind of like, you know, and I never can schedule. I can't say something like, hey, 10 o'clock tonight my time or something, I'm going to be hosting an open Minecraft, you know, server, whatever anybody wants to join can. I mean, I never know that in advance, and I wish I did, but I just don't. It's just the way life is right now. Sadly, you know. Or no, not sadly, I take that back. I love it that way. So that's why I don't open it. And yeah, I've had people say, why don't you just make a multiplayer server and your subs can jump in and then you can play anytime you want to. Well, like I said, I'm a moderator over at Bobville right now, and even then I don't have time to play. Rubber. Yay. Okay, I'll go ahead and cook this. I know, once again, I'm kind of wasting it a little bit, but it's okay. I need to make a door so I can get in and out. Cool, cool, cool. And so it's just one of those, I'm like, if I did, basically all I'd be doing is hosting bandwidth while somebody else played, and it just wouldn't be as much fun. I'm like, what would be the point of me hosting a server if I never get a chance to play it with you guys? I mean, other than just it taking up my bandwidth and, you know, server space and all that other stuff, because I know there's some companies I've looked at, you know, like Bobville's hosting on a server you can pay to play, basically. And if I ever get a chance to, it'd be great to do that, but, you know, I honestly don't know if I'll ever get a chance to. It kind of just depends, you know. So, you know, I'm hoping that answered your question, and I mean, that's the God's honest truth as to why I don't have open this world to people to come in and help me out. I mean, I would love to, and I have nothing against any of you guys whatsoever. That's not it in the least. It's just, that's the way it is. I mean, if I posted right this second and said, hey, who wants to come play? I'd probably get no responses, because that's just the way it is. I know a lot of people are, you know, different time zones, especially if you're in Europe or Asian countries. By the time I have a chance to play, it's middle of the night in your world. Well, I couldn't expect you to play. So, alright, this isn't too bad. I'm going to fill this in with glass, and I need to get, let's see if I can get, see what I'm trying to do here. Stack this on. No, that's not what I meant to do. No, stop it. Copper ingot. Alright. So yeah, I'm going to have to do some mining here pretty soon so I can actually get some stuff. But check out that mountain range in the background. That is just pretty sweet right there. Oh, and something else. Some people have been asking what my seed is. That's what it is. I actually put in, I think I put in like capp's Tekkit world or something with some exclamation points and stuff right there. But it's a -8295766059. If you wanted to play this world, I don't know where my spawn is because I've moved around and stuff a lot. But, I mean, this is my current coordinates. Whoops, wrong button. Right there. So, if anybody's wanting to play this seed and join along with me, that's where it's at. And I just want to let you guys actually know that, because I had several people ask. I'm going to make this look nice and pretty here. I like to be uniform all the way around. This will give me a nice vantage point for seeing baddies, I guess, if they start coming in my direction. Let's see, I can do this, get up here and go one more layer high, and then I can start on some sort of ceiling. Pardon me. Oh man, you know, if you're new to my channel, one thing you'll learn about me so is I like to talk about my son. You know, he just turned 4 last month and stuff, so we got him enrolled in karate, or taekwondo, sorry. And last night, Tuesday night, was his first actual lesson, and it went really well. He was really nervous. He gets nervous around kids and stuff he don't know. I know there's a lot of kids that are like that. He's a little bit shy. Once he gets warmed up to them, he's great. You know, no problems whatsoever. It's just that initial you know, why are you trying to touch me, get away from me, I don't know you sort of mentality, and it just scares the hell out of him. So he clings to me like I'm trying to throw him overboard on a ship or something. It's kind of funny, it's kind of annoying, you know, whatever. But once he got warmed up, he had a great time. He was laughing and playing with the other kids, and, you know, I have to say credit to those parents and stuff. They taught their kids well on how to be polite to new kids. Nobody there made him feel rushed or, you know, like he wasn't good enough. He didn't have the same uniform as everybody else because he was just doing it for trial measure to see how he liked it. And he did really good. I'm so proud of him. I'm very proud of how well he did. And so we're going to take him again next week. But what's funny is, I think I was more popular with the kids than he was. It was funny. I was sitting over there with him. They let me just sit on the floor with him so he'd know, you know, Daddy, his safety net's nearby. And so I sat there next to him. I did some of the exercises. And, of course, you know, the age group for these kids is 4 to 7. And here I am, 31, and way bigger than any of them, of course. But I'm doing all the stretches and jumping jacks and all that. And those kids, when we get to a point where we're just sitting around waiting for him to tell us what to do next, they came over and were talking to me about their belts and the stripes they got and when their next belt test is. I mean, I was like the popular kid all of a sudden. I was trying to get my son involved and getting him to talk to him because I don't, you know, it's done no big deal to me for sure if they got their belts. I mean, they're not my kids and stuff. That's kudos to them. But, I mean, you know what I mean. Not being rude or anything. That's just, I don't care, I guess you could say in a way. Ooh, nice. And so it was just kind of funny that they had latched onto me, and the instructor had to come over and just like, hey, you know, why don't y'all sit down, relax, quit talking so much, sort of thing. And I was like, sorry, I'm getting you kids in trouble. It was just kind of funny that, you know, my son was looking at me like, why are you talking to these kids, Dad? You don't know who they are. And so I was trying to do it to engage him. But, you know, it didn't necessarily work out. He just looked at me like I was stupid. Did I get a new ore? What is this? Copper, iron, copper. Okay, I already had copper, so that's not a big deal. I don't know why it popped up that little measure, or that message. I need to make a chest to start putting some crap in. How long have I been? Oh, I've been recording for a while. I'm kind of just a jabberjaws here, but I'm gonna start doing some mining here pretty soon, so I can make some stuff. Just trying to get a home basically going here, so that I can. It's gonna be nighttime pretty soon. Let me see. Did I already get this? Oh, I need some more coal in there. We'll do that. Put this here, copper, put some more on top. Wait. What is this? Copper ore, copper ore. Why are those different? What am I seeing that's different here? Are they just two different, like, bases? Like, hell, I don't know. See? That's copper ingot and... I don't know. One of you guys surely out there can tell me what is the difference between this copper ore and this copper ore, and why is it giving me two different... I don't know. See, that's just... I don't get that. Don't know. But I'm sure one of you guys can tell me in the comments. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this episode up so I can get it started the rendering, uploaded it. Like I said, really going to try and keep going with the whole 2 times a week thing, if more. I was only get to the 2 this week. But thank you guys so much for all the support on this series. I'm really having fun with this, and the more I watch about it, the more fun I'm having, basically. So, you know, hopefully you guys will continue to watch it for as long as I can put it up. Whoops, I don't know what I'm doing. Forgot how to make a basic chest, apparently. And, you know, be sure to follow me on Twitter. You know, I've mentioned it a couple times before to people, but it's one of the best ways to get in touch with me, to ask questions, talk to me, whatever. And that way I can kind of give you information about when I'm going to upload and that kind of jazz. So, yeah, so all the information in the video description below. You guys let me know what you think. Oh, I did download the texture pack that you guys mentioned for the HD texture pack for this, and it looks really cool. Like I said, I just didn't get a chance to install it before I recorded here. I fired up the laptop and just started playing because I wanted to get this video done. So I'm going to try and get it installed before next time, and the little mini map that y'all recommended. And see if I can get rid of too many items and put not enough items in here, because I'd like to be able to have that as an option, you know. You know what I'm talking about. It'd be nice if I could just control it in here, but it's not an option here. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for all the support. Y'all have a good one, and I will talk to you later.